Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and let me hit the refresh button here. We've got a market that's at 1.9 trillion. We've got an XRP that's at $1.10. We've got a Bitcoin at 45 and Ethereum at over 3,000. The market's just kind of sitting there going down a little bit. Nothing too exciting going on today. Now, I did want to show you a couple of these guys, these chart guys. Dark Defender says an update for today is not much different than yesterday. As we've predicted, XRP started the Elliott wave 2. We can see a jump towards $1.20 sooner due to the nature of this correction. However, this wave can touch 93 to 83 cents. Then EW3 rode to $3 in short term. So he's got $3 short term. Midterm, he's got $7. Then he's got 16.71 and 30.27. And then we'll follow this with the Joker. I don't see XRP going below $1. It is going to hold it as support before a sharp rally to $14. Boy, do I hope he's right on that one. Okay, and then Joker also had this. No wonder why Bitcoin maxis are bitter. Bitcoin dominance indicates Bitcoin is losing its popularity. And I've noticed this too, folks. You're looking at TradingView right now. Look where Bitcoin, this is back 2016, Bitcoin dominance was at 99%. Then when the bull run happened in 2017-18, the dominance went, and this is when XRP hit its all-time high, the dominance went down to 38%. Right now, the dominance is at 45%. So, and I don't even think you've even begun to see a real rally in at least XRP and maybe Cardano. I don't even think you've even begun to see it. But make no mistake, there is so much manipulation that's gone on in the last few years to try to keep this higher rather than lower. In the end, folks, I think these guys are going to be, what was it? Grown men will weep. That's what I think. Now, James Phelan had put this tweet out. The SEC has filed a motion to seal certain exhibits filed by the parties as part of the privilege disputes. And this is basically talking about William Hinman and Crypto Law. John Deaton's law firm website talks about this here. The SEC insists that the identities of Hinman, Simpson, Thatcher clients appearing on the privilege logs of his SEC communications must be kept secret. Click here to scroll to the bottom of our document library to see why it matters. And then he goes on. How is it not relevant to any issues in the Ripple case that Hinman was communicating with the clients of Simpson Thatcher when that firm was paying him millions of dollars at the same time he was at the SEC? And then he says this is just a sampling from his disclosure. This is some of the millions of dollars that Simpson Thatcher was paying him while he was at the SEC. But to make this point myself, so what they're saying here is let's say he was. We know one of the. I'm pretty sure that one of the clients. Don't quote me on this. The Simpson Thatcher is a member of the Ethereum Alliance, and so I don't know if they are, but they could be a client. But I'm just making this up as a hypothetical. Let's say that the Ethereum Alliance was Ethereum Alliance, or let's say Joe Lubin at Consensus. Let's say that he was, and now that I brought that up, I'm gonna look it up because I'll bet you money. It's just me talking right now. I'll bet you money that Joseph Lubin's company Consensus and or Ethereum Alliance are clients of either Simpson Thatcher or Jay Clayton's firm or both. Bet you money. I'm going to find out and I'm going to tweet it as soon as I get done with this video. Now, so the point is they don't want those things to show up. If he was communicating with Consensus or Ethereum or anybody having to do with Ethereum, which was given a free pass, as we all know. And that is BS. Well, here's John Deaton's document library. And what he's referencing is, if you go to the bottom here, he's got all of the financial disclosures that William Hinman has had to put up before he became, before and while he was at the SEC. And you go through those things and you'll see plenty of things that catch your attention. Okay, now, so then Jeremy Hogan had come out with this. Ripple, if we're doing something, this is apparently from the deposition, Hinman deposition, page 96. Ripple, if we're doing something wrong, how can we fix it? Hinman, you can't just stop selling XRP until we get our lawsuit finished. And I'm not sure which lawsuit that is. Ripple, that's extremely unhelpful. Hinman, I'll be more helpful when I can get back into private practice. Call me then. Well, that sounds shady in itself. But here's the point, folks. Remember, Jay Clayton and his SEC, what were they saying to everyone? They said, oh, if you have questions about your project, come see us and we're going to be real helpful, right? That's what he said. Well, so then Jungle Inc. had tweeted this out. And here's the problem in Director Hinman's own words. The only solution the SEC had for Ripple was to stop selling a commodity the legal owner are entitled to sell. This requirement has not been imposed on ETH Foundation or anyone else. So here's what, I guess this is from the deposition. Okay, the words were, I think I started with, I'm very surprised to see that you are still offering XRP on an unregistered basis. You're here to talk about how to come into compliance. You should stop doing that before we even think about anything else that we could do here. So this is what Jay Clayton was telling everybody publicly, how helpful they were going to be to everybody.
Your organization, you and your colleague Bill Hinman, have outlined key indicia by which a coin offering or a sale of a token can be a securities offering and not. Can you take us through that a little bit? The entrepreneurs, as you well know, building and running companies need certainty so they can act. In a principles-based versus a rules-based world, there's less certainty because you have to apply the principles in individual use cases, and things evolve over time, right, as we've just described. So one of the roles of the SEC has historically been to help people on a case-by-case basis with the assistance, as you've emphasized in the past, of lawyers and accountants and other subject matter experts who are their representatives. So talk through what the process is in the SEC for people who want to come to you and either get advisory opinions or get guidance or actually register offerings.
Look, we are happy to engage with people in this space in our Division of Corporation Finance, Division of Investment Management, and trading and markets on all of these issues. Bill Hinman, who you mentioned before, runs our Division of Corporation Finance. We have Val Sespanik. If people have questions, they or their lawyers can come to us.
Right. And then you're going to tell them, well, you just need to stop selling that. We're not going to talk about it. You can talk to me when I'm back in private practice and I might be able to help you. And this is what I said. How Ethereum was, quote, helped by the SEC needs to be compared side by side to how they, quote, helped Ripple by saying, oh, you just need to stop selling that and then come see me when I'm in private practice and you can pay me money, I guess. I'm going to have to get a nose clip. This stinks so bad. That's what I said. Now, this is a clip from the ultimate wild and crazy Bitcoin maxi, Max Kaiser. But what he's saying here is true about Ethereum. So I asked Gary Gensler because we need to know. I'm an investor that needs to be protected. And his job, as he says, is to protect investors. He puts out videos on his Twitter feed. Everybody in the XRP in XRP land is asking for protection. We need to know. I'm considering, I might be considering buying more Ethereum, but I need to be protected in that decision. And so I'll pass this video along to him because I want protection, and everybody else does too. So we need the SEC to do their job. Give us some protection.
Something like Ether with a 70% pre-mine is clearly an unregistered security sale. Plus, it's totally centralized. You can go kill Ether tomorrow. The servers just, it's not distributed through thousands of nodes all over the world. It's all concentrated in a few servers. Some of them are on Amazon Web Services. You just call Amazon and say, hey, shut the ether down, and it's gone. No, Ethereum is centralized garbage. The transactions are reversible, as they have been many times in the past. It's got a huge pre-mine that's dropped out of the market, which is messing up price discovery. It's got huge issues in terms of auditing. Nobody knows exactly how many Ethereum there are. Nobody in the world knows what the count is. It's a complete nebulous number, and the supply keeps expanding extemporaneously depending on the central committee, the open market committee of Ethereum, that decides without any understanding by the market what's going on. And to run the network, it's all centralized. It's not like Bitcoin that's decentralized. As I said, it's centralized, and it's easy to attack, and it will be attacked. For right now, the only use case for Ethereum has been to launch fraudulent ICOs, fraudulent NFTs, buggy smart contracts that break down and don't work, like we just had this week with a major hack. So it hasn't even, it doesn't even know what it thinks it's supposed to be. The head of the project is constantly revising its mission statement. They revised the mission statement 4 or 5 times.
Okay, we need some protection. We just need a simple answer. Now, I was piddling around on the internet this morning, and I happened to run across a video that a guy took. This is from the Bitcoin 2013 conference. This is when, back when I think they had just changed over to Ripple. May 17th to 19th in San Jose Convention Center in San Jose, California. Watch this clip because Ripple had a booth there. This is just kind of interesting.
Randomness of this, we have Ripple, the Ripple booth.
There's Stefan Thomas right there. You know who I think that is right there? Do you remember? I'm almost positive it looks like him. Remember the CTO of R3? His name is Richard. I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, that's the guy who was asked, it was on Darren Moore's YouTube channel. Go give him a subscribe for sure. It was on Darren Moore's channel. It was a video where he was asked to talk about Ripple, and he says, well, I just can't talk about Ripple. I can't talk about that. That is the same. I'm pretty sure that's the same guy that now runs R3, and he was standing there in 2013. Not runs R3, but the CTO of R3.
We have CoinSetter inside a glass.
Now this is interesting too. Coinbase had a booth. Think about this. This is 2013. Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, was literally there at a booth with 2 or 3 other people to tell people about Coinbase at the time.
Coinbase, lots of people know about.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
There he is. That's Brian Brooks right there. Brian Armstrong, not Brooks.
Just doing a quick walk around, and I'm just kind of quickly. So again, there's the Ripple stand. I'm going to quickly go around the other side.
Let's see that. I'm not. I don't think it is. It could be Evan Schwartz there. I can't remember. No, I don't think that is. Okay. Anyway, I thought that was an interesting little clip there. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that is a cool old school Ripple video. Thanks for listening.